So this is the marketing formula. I'm going to repeat that because I just started recording. So engage, interrupt, engage, educate, offer, and lead. Okay, that's our marketing formula. So this is how this really works out. The interrupt is something that you have about 5 minutes to get people's attention. Matter 10 seconds, technically 10 seconds to get everybody's attention. So interrupt. What are you going to say to make people stop and listen to you? What is going to be your dramatic intro to get people to stop what you're doing, stop what they're doing, scrolling, clicking to listen to you? So here's an example. You will never have a successful business. And a picture of a old lady in her hover round riding her husband on the back with a rocking horse, and me doing silly faces in the video. That would make you stop, wonder, well, what's going on, why she's doing this, why is he doing that? You're going to stop and look at these pictures, right? So the next one is engage. The solution is to interrupt with a problem, interrupt what the problem is, and now this is how you're going to fix it. So this is when you give your short second liner on how you're going to fix this problem, how you're going to fix these people's problems. So here's my examples again. You will never have a successful business without great marketing. Right? So now I just got your attention because you're like, oh yeah, you're right. I need great marketing. And then you'll see this picture. The key to a successful relationship is give and take. So he's riding her around and so it's a give and take right here because she's using her battery up and he's just rolling behind her. And then with this one, brushing your tongue leaves you with healthier gums. So even though my tongue is sticking out in this video, then it's telling people that, oh, now I know why she's, sticking her tongue out, because she has a clean tongue. Isn't that awesome? You can't stick your tongue out with a straight head, right? I'm just saying. That's boring. But doing like this, bobblehead, always get your attention. That's why they created bobblehead dolls. The next step is to educate. Explain the reason, process, or solution to the problem and how you're going to solve it. So that is what you do when you're educating your customer in what the first problem is. So this is the continuation of this ad. You will never have a successful business without great marketing. Social media emails that engage with engaging content will allow you to learn about have your business, allow people to learn about your product and services. The key to successful relationship is a give and take. Most relationships end because relationships are one-sided, and the other ones they give in a relationship. So it takes both of you guys to have a successful relationship. Both of you have to be willing to give and take. And then the one with the tongue sticking out, my tongue scraper has nano micro technologies that removes bacteria from your tongue. So those are the things that now they're like, oh wow, that is so cool. Okay, I understand this about relationships. I like some more information on, how do you set up a great give and take? How do you create that compromise? I would love to learn about social media marketing, engaging with how to create engaging content, blah, blah, blah. And oh, this nano micro technology helps remove bacteria from your gums. Tell me more, right? So that is what is a good marketing strategy for you. Now the next part, the cool part, is the offer. This is how they're going to get the information that you're giving out. This is how you're going to connect with them. This is how you are going to make sure you have a way to communicate with them. Now, this has to be something that they can't resist, especially if you got them to this level, you got them to this point, then you're looking at what would they want, right? What do they want from you? So with that being said, this is how it goes. You'll never have a successful business without great marketing. Social media engagement content will allow your business, learning about your business and your products and services, blah, 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 blah. Free marketing for if you would like to know more information, here's my free marketing webinar. Key to successful relationship is give or take. Most relationships are one-sided. That's why. So free relationship assessment. Wouldn't that be something if you're in a relationship and you don't know if you're the giver or you're the taker? Because sometimes the taker doesn't even know that they're the taker. So with that being said, let's do an assessment to see where you are in your relationship. And then with the free tongue scratcher, you get a free month subscription. Excuse my spelling. I need to edit that. So you get a free month subscription on your marketing. And so isn't that super awesome? Where oh yeah, I would love a free month subscription. So then I get to try the product and use it and see if it works for me and see if it actually helps increase my what do you call it, value in my tongue or my gums. So making sure you have that formula, please. If anything else, you do not listen to it in this video. Make sure you listen to that, because whatever you put out there, if it does not have that level of engagement or that formula and put it in it, then your marketing is not going to go anywhere. Okay? It's just going to sit on your Facebook page. You're not going to get any likes. You're not going to get any posts. You're not going to get anybody involved. So it will get you there. And the cool part about that is you will actually have people so that you can take them off of social media and you can use them and email them in your own way whenever you like. Because you remember that time when Facebook shut down? What if Facebook shut down forever and Instagram shut down forever? The servers crashed, the world came to an end, and now you built your business on social media, but you have no way to contact those people. So you know what that means? Your business goes to trash. So that's why I say pick 3 of these things so that you can be able to always engage with your customers when you want to. So we're going to talk, and the first one is social media. So the power of social media for small businesses. The cool part about it is now we're able to resonate on a target market that you have. You can zoom it down to that target market. You have an international viewingship, because back in the day, before social media came around, you only got your people in your neighborhood or the people who were actually close to you. You know, people you could talk to, you could touch. You know, if you were smart, you went through the phone book. So how many would you go to every city and get their yellow pages or get their white pages so that you can cold call these people all the time? That would be exhausting. So social media eliminated all of that. So what you have to do on social media is, one, be consistent in your social media, have engaging posts. What I like to have is a repost page for something that's not relevant, that's relevant to what you do. So I have, and you're showing other people's work. So with that being said, I have a marketing repost page a fitness repost page, I'm sorry, and I post other people's fitness stuff on there. So as another stream of income of mine, I sell these lightweight patches and different patches and stuff, and health benefit stuff on a multi-level marketing thing. So I use that page to get the people who like to work out. They'll come to that page, they're looking at workouts, and now I'm giving them a remedy or a source to heal their body as well as working out. Okay? And Facebook groups. Facebook groups are super awesome. Networking Facebook groups or Facebook groups focus on the things that you do in your business is one of the things that is super awesome to have. And I don't mean a Facebook group that has your business name in it. So whatever you do, Miss Paulette, what do you do? Are you there, Miss Paulette?
I am. Yep. I have to
tell us what is your business?
I am a life coach.
Nice. So being that she's a life coach.
I'm sorry. I am a life coach.
You said, hold on 1 second. Say that one more time.
I am a life coach.
Life coach. Okay.
Yep.
I was just making sure I said it right. So with that being said, being that she's a life coach, she can create a page on problems. One problem that she addressed being a life coach. Say, everybody needs a life coach because they may help you stop procrastinating. That is my goal for 2023. Stop procrastinating. Don't wait to do things, just do them. They may not come out perfect, but just do that. So she could create a Facebook group called Having Problems with Procrastination, or having problems in your relationship, or having problems not getting to the business level that you would desire to be at. Whatever one of the things that she wants to focus on and teach about in that class, that will bring those types of people into that Facebook group, because they're like, wow, you know what, I do got a problem with procrastination. Maybe I'll go in here and listen. Now, she has that group and she hosts weekly webinars, or monthly webinars about that, and posts valuable content in that Facebook group that's building her audience. And these are people who she knows wants to learn about procrastination. So anything that she puts in that group about procrastination will actually help and grow her business and give her hot leads. And she doesn't have to go anywhere else for leads. They're right there. They're right there on her Facebook page. So those are the things that you have to really put in place for you to market your business to a successful level, is to show that visibility and find those right people. So with this being said, let's use an example. A local bakery uses social media posts to show their beautiful um, desserts in social media, using direct message to draw their customers, telling them about their specials and different things that's going to happen at that location. So have you ever went to a restaurant's page and you're like, wow, man, I really want that lamb chops, or I really want that biscuit, or wow, look how good that cupcake looks. Look at that cake. That cake looks so good. And then then you're like, okay, let me see what city this is in, and can I get there? And so that actually gives you visibility and credibility on what you do as a bakery or any business that you have. And just like the same thing we're just talking about instant. So another example would be a fitness coach. Fitness coach who has online coaching services, right? So what they do is post little short videos on their Instagram page. What did this do? Show people technique, show people what their specialty is, show people how they are. So what Miss Paulette could do on her page is post different things that help you um, in life, and help you coach different things that she's may have run across with different clients, that hey, if you think about it like this, then you can get this. If you stop procrastinating, things will happen a lot faster for you. Because most of the time when people procrastinate, what that has to do is you're overthinking it. You're putting too much thought. You're putting too much energy into what's going on. And instead of you just doing it and seeing what's going to happen, because procrastination is a what if. So if I stand in this corner, what if I get hit by a car? What if I miss a stoplight? What if I trip over this? What if all these what ifs? Your brain is just racing with what ifs. If I write this book and nobody reads it, who cares? You wrote the book, you put it out there, and people will read it as long as you present it to them and show them that you have a book. People can't read a book on a shelf that they don't even know it's on the shelf. And they definitely can't read the book if it's still in your head. So if you put it out there, it's an opportunity for you to expose it to whoever. And it only takes one or two great exposures for you to actually take your business to the next level. With social media, it could just take one great like from the right person and your page is flooded. And that's just you being consistently and posting it and using that formula to engage with what you're doing. So that is what social media is. So next week, we're going to do a full class on social media, how to create engaging posts, how to use how to use that formula in social media posts, and all different types of way to market in social media. So those are the things that we're going to do on the meeting next week. So I'm glad that everybody here signed up. And those are the things that we're going to talk about next week. All right, the next is creating engaging content on your website and on your blog. Hey, Jasmine. So we're going to creating engaging website on your content on your website and your blog. What is engaging content, right? So engaging content on your website or blog is virtually components of is a vital component into marketing. Engaging content can attract potential customers by building trust, credibility, and encouragement for them to take action. So you want people to you got to tell people what to do. Realistically, have you ever looked at a picture and was like, it did not have any instructions, and you actually did something with that picture? Even if that person wanted you to click the link, you wouldn't have clicked the link if it doesn't tell you to click the link because you're not thinking about clicking the link. Or send me a DM or a comment below. If you want people to engage with you, you have to instruct them to engage. You have to ask them, please engage with me. Talk to me. I want you to talk to me. I want you to comment. Yes, there's people out there. Until you have your following and you can post stuff and you have your tribe of people who love you and have say everything that you want to say, you're going to have to tell people to engage. Tell people to go in the chat right now. See, watch this. Let's do this right now. We have 5 people in this room. Everybody go into the chat and put a number 1. Put a number 1 if you can hear me in the chat. Simple as that. Put a number 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Let's see how many ones I get. Come on, there we go. We got Miss Paulette. We got a 1. We got Jasmine. We got a 1. So see, let's see. I think Creole is still at work, but we got content. So I told you what to do. Told you what I requested from you, and you actually did it. There we go, Creola. Everybody can hear me. So that is the cool part about it. So tell people what you want. See how easy that was? Hey, put a 1 in the chat. Now I at least know that you're actually there and not just running around the house and not paying me no attention. You know what I mean? You still might not be paying me attention, but at least I got you to do something. And that is what counts, because now I know that you like whatever I'm saying, or you're at least listening to what I'm saying. So that is how you create something engaging. So a graphic agency will create engaging posts by doing design tutorials, industry news, and case working with previous clients with how they solved the problems with previous clients. The best way is quizzes and surveys. Now we're really going to get into this survey thing. We're going to talk about this the week after next. So in 3 weeks, I'm lining everybody up. In 3 weeks, we are going to talk about an ask campaign. What is an ask campaign? So that is a page that gives you a survey. um, that is a page that gives a survey to ask, because you know what the funny thing is sometimes we create content because this is what we think our audience wants to know about, but it's really not. They don't care. They don't care about, maybe your audience don't care about procrastination. Maybe they want to know about why I can't get to stage 2 in my relationship, or what is wrong with me because I can't ever get a promotion at a job I work at. So those are the things that you have to ask your customers, what are the biggest problems they have? So like right now, what is the biggest problems you guys have in marketing? What is the biggest problems you have? Now, most people, to go ahead, type that in the chat. Give me one problem you have with marketing your business. Just one. Just one. Generating leads we have here. Yep, generating leads, getting the leads out there. What's another problem we have? Paula, we have any problems? Corella, we have any problems? Jasmine, what are your problems with marketing? Same. Leads. Anybody else other than leads? Everybody wants the leads. Okay, that tells me a lot. So With that being said, you have to get people. That Facebook page, the next class, you're going to love it because it's going to have so much great information talking about how to use social media to get those leads. So, those are the great things that we have. So, this is a travel blogger. She creates engaging content for her website. She posts and shares different stories and tips that she recommends out there to on her blog. So imagine if you had a travel blog and that's what you did, that's your business, or even a travel agency. You create a travel blog of places you went, places you want to go, the do's and don'ts in Mexico. Now Mexico's not quite that safe, so certain parts of Mexico at least. So it's like, well, you should go in this part. If you go in this part, be aware, and those are things you need, when you go to um, Dominican Republic. These are certain things that you need to look forward to. These are certain things you're not going to get in Dominican Republic. So those are an items of how to create engaging content. So the next one is email marketing. How many of you guys have an email list? If you have an email list that has more than your email in it, give me a one in the chat. One in the chat if you have an email list that has more than one name in it. This is super duper awesome. So Paulette has more than one, Jen has more than one, Jasmine has more than one. Do you know each one of those people you have the opportunity to engage with as much as you want to? You can send them an email a day. Now I'm going to tell you about somebody who is I'm going to tell you about somebody who is a big marketer out there. Um, okay, Jasmine. See you later. Um, Grant Cardone. Now, not a lot of people like him. Some people like him. Some people don't like him. But I kind of like Grant. At the end of the day, my point is he will send you. I think I get 5 emails a day from Grant. Different titles, different things, value, seminars is coming up. 5. How does that's a lot of emails, right? So he has a team. So they're just writing and sending out emails all a day. So if he's doing that, then you see him on every social media post. But he spends over $1 million in marketing. Uh, I think he said he spends about $300,000 a month in just marketing, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, social media, all of that stuff. Imagine if you had that budget. You would be in everybody's inbox too, right? You'd be in everybody's YouTube videos, pre-YouTube videos. Because if you ever Google marketing, you're gonna get rent. So those are one of the things that and he uses great SEO and keywords. So those are the one thing that email marketing is great for, is building that relationship. And it reminds people on why and who you are and that you're still hanging around. So people forget about you. If I need help with something, I might forget about you until I need you. And then when I need you, what do? I go to Google. But if you're in my email and I'm like, oh, today was a bad day and I really needed to talk to somebody, let me see. Oh, Paulette's email. Are you having a bad day today? That must be for me. And you click on the link and it's like, oh, book a call with me. Let's have a discovery session. You know, let's, restart our sessions up again because I really love talking to Miss Paulette about what's going on in my life. Oh my goodness, I forgot about her. So we're going to use email marketing to use that to build relationships. Now, another cool thing about email marketing is you can A/B test it. So if this email, you send it out, this title, it doesn't get open, guess what you do? Change the title and send it again. And then, or send it to a different group of people that may think, respond differently. So that is a cool part about A/B testing. Um, so that is the best part. And so, like this, a software company uses marketing to promote their new products in their businesses, and they offer a free trial. So sometimes you just need to have somebody book a free trial with you. Be on here, talk to you, get to know you. You know, maybe I might call Miss Paulette and be like, you know what? I don't even know. I mean, I like her, but I don't know how we going to work together. So I just see her Instagram page and she seems like a really cool person. So I call and I talk to her and I see if we can vibe. Because if you're going to be telling my deepest, darkest secrets to somebody, you have to have build a relationship with that person. You can't just be dry and the person doesn't talk to you the way you need people to talk to, because everybody has a different way of what you can say to people. Some things I can't give tough love to everybody, you know, or at least I have to learn how to say certain things to Jen that might say different to Creola, that I might say different to Miss Paulette. Same message, but I might have to rephrase it different because of the way their personality is, because those things could be a trigger for people. So once you learn a person and have a conversation with them, you have the opportunity to trigger to not trigger them. Yes, and make sure they're a good fit, because you can have a client just because we are in the business of entrepreneurship. That does not mean everybody is your client, and that does not mean that everybody is the person that you need the money from. Because I had to fire some clients because I'm like, I can't work with you. You're too annoying. You don't even know what you want. And until you know exactly what you want, or you're too needy and you're not willing to pay the price for needy, because needy costs like 10K. $10,000, you want to be needy, it's going to cost you $10,000. You know, if and once I know that you're needy, I start off with 10, straight 10. But if you're not a needy person, and you and because usually the funny part, you're funny, Miss Paulette. The funny part about that is I try to make make myself so expensive that you don't want to work with me. Oh man, that's too high. I don't want to pay $10,000. But shoot, I'll be happy to listen to your crazy for 10,000. 10,000, $100 an hour. I'll be happy to listen to your crazy. So if you can't afford to pay it, then hey, it's not my problem. So nonprofit organizations send out great email marketing to their sponsors of different events and different things that are happening in their business. Hey Danielle, how are you today? Um, so the next part of this is networking and collaboration. Your network is your net worth. So I would like you guys to look around to the 3 people that you talk to the most. See how much money they make. Ask them how much money they make if you don't know or you can't tell. And see what they see if they're in your circle. Now what I say that is that you can't talk to people in business or in people who have not done business properly. And if you're always talking to somebody who is in business or who doesn't is not successful in their business or whatever, and all they shoot out is negative stuff about your business or can't give you great advice, you know what that does for your ego? It depletes it. And being an entrepreneur, you have to have a high enough self-esteem already to be out here and take these risks that we're taking, that sometimes you might not need to talk to those people about the goals that you're having to do. For example, I'm working on a big project in the Dominican Republic, right? So I'm talking to some people about it, and they're like, "That's so big. That's so out your league." Da 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 da. And I look at them, and I'm like, "I won't ever talk to you again about this." But they're the first ones to ask questions. So how's that project going in the DR? And I'm like, oh, it's great. It's always going to be great. For the simple, even if I don't do anything with it, it's going to be great, because I can't ever let you see me fail, because then it would be an I told you so. And it's not that you told me so. It's because if you're an entrepreneur, you have to put that effort into your business and that effort into what you're doing. Anything in this world is possible. There's only 2 things that's not possible is gravity. One thing, gravity. If you jump out of a building, you're gonna go straight down. That's guaranteed. Period. You walk in front of a car that's going 65 miles per hour, you're possibly going to get hit. It's possible that you won't, but that's not even 100%. But I guarantee you, if you jump off the top of the tallest building in your city, you're probably going to die and hit the ground, or at least hit the ground. I'm just saying. So if you don't, if that is not something, that's how that's kind of how that works. So you have the ability to do whatever your heart desires, regardless to where you came from and your financial status. And if you don't have the right people around you, then that will go to shits really quickly, and you'll lose your self-esteem. So networking and collaboration is essential strategy for businesses to establish relationships with people. With that being said, having a relationship with the people that you're working with, or people knowing what you do, like I said earlier, the more people that know what you do, the more people.
We can hear you, sweetie. You're muted.
I'm not sure what just happened. Did all
Yep,
y'all
so
disappear?
no, just you, because I'm
Okay, cool. I don't
the
know.
co-host.
Good job. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened. My screen, I just disappeared totally. It just crashed. Had this problem with Zoom yesterday. Do apologize. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Let's get this going. Let's get this back. Presenting. What is going on? Technology is not my friend right now. Okay, that's okay. This is how we're going to get past that. We're just going to slide these slides. Everybody can see my screen, right? Can everybody see the screen?
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
okay, here we go. Not sure what. Let me fast forward this a little bit. We were on networking and collaboration, right? Sorry about that. We just had some technical difficulties. I'm not sure why it's not. Okay, there we go. So back to where we started, making sure that